everybody. Chris Steele here at Steel Frags, and tonight we will be reviewing something a little different. We will be reviewing a CPO, or concentrated perfume oil, or as they say in the Middle East, an itar or attar oil. And that oil we're going to be reviewing is from the house of RASASI, and this is called Amber Oud. Okay, so there's a lot to be said about these oils. First, let's talk about some things, what they are and what they are not. So these perfume oils are most itar or attar oils that you get, especially the ones from Middle Eastern houses or Arabic houses. A lot of those are made with natural essential oils. So if you're sensitive to alcohol and sulfates and different things like that, different additives that they put in sprayable fragrances, oils might be something you might be interested in. So that's one thing. So another thing that they do that's interesting about these oils is the way they perform. So performance is different with body oils. They're going to sit much closer to the skin. They're not going to project because the alcohol in a cologne or perfume that you usually buy, the ones that you spray that have an atomizer, a lot of times those, the alcohol is what carries the fragrance oil, the perfumer's oil, and allows it to project off of your body. It basically wakes up the fragrance to come off your body. An oil is going to sit very close to your body. But although it may sit close to your body, fragrance oils' longevities are much, much longer than a eau de parfum or a cologne spray. They're much longer than that. So this one I picked up a while ago. I actually picked it up a few years ago when I first started to get into fragrances. And the first thing that caught me with this one was the bottle. That is absolutely beautiful. And I have some other itar oils, and these Middle Eastern houses, the presentations on these body oils is like they're pretty. They're just pretty to look at. I mean, you put that on your shelf, that's boss. That's beautiful right there. Put that on your shelf, showcased with your other pretty perfumes, and they all got their nice bottles. Really sets it off, gives it a really fly vibe. So we're going to dab a little bit of this on the skin. Let me show you guys how you can apply these. So now let me say this first. So originally this came with there was a stem attached to the cap. There's usually a glass stem that goes down, and what happens is you dip the stem in here, and then you apply the oil on your neck or on the edge of your wrist, and then you rub it in to wherever you want. That because I've had this for a while, that stem came off and is no longer with us. So I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to tilt it to get the oil on my finger, just like this, very carefully. A little goes a very long way with these fragrance oils. So you can see that shininess. That shininess is the oil. And then what you want to do is you want to apply it to your pressure point. So we'll go wrist, neck. And then whatever is left, you can rub on your clothes or your beard. I'm not worried about this damaging my beard or damaging my clothes or staining my clothes because, like I said, most of these, the ones that you actually get from the Middle Eastern houses, most of those don't have harsh chemicals in them. A lot of them are very much essential oil based. They also maturate just like colognes do. I've had this one for a year, and I'm going to get into the notes in a second, but I just want to say I've had this one for a year, and it's slightly changed. It's gotten stronger. So these oils do get stronger, so that means that you will get a little bit more projection out of them. And also some of the notes in there that were kind of muffled initially or just weren't as prominent, those notes now are they're really starting to come out because I've had it for a while. And when that oil sits, it actually gets a little bit stronger. So we're going to get to the notes. So this is called Amber Oud by RASASI. It is a concentrated perfume oil that came out in 2018. It is an amber woody scent profile, and it is definitely unisex. So when I first got this, it actually leaned a little more feminine, just because I'll get to it. Now, the name can be misleading. It says Amber Oud, so you think, oud, skanky, Alan Malik, fecal, garbage can, pig balls type oud. No. This is very, very wearable oud. It's not even like, the oud is practically indetectable. So in the top, you will have oud noted as one of the notes and rose. In the middle, you have amber, and in the base, you will have oud again and musk. But I'm telling you, you have to believe me. You have to just smell it. Just give it a chance. Just smell it. Smell it. And then let me know if there's oud in there. That is a beautiful color. Now, there is a little tiny itty bitty bit of oud, but what you're mainly going to smell is musk and amber with a slight rose. Mainly musk, slightly rose, and a very big pop of amber, especially when you first apply it. So the best way to describe this is it's a combination of honey, wood, and fabric softener. It has that kind of smell, like if you were to smell honey, a dollop of honey on some fabric softener sheets that were wrapped around sandalwood. It really does smell like that. This is a very, very light scent. You could definitely wear this in summer. You could also wear this in spring. The fall, I have other oils that are much better for that, but it's a really, really nice, inoffensive. It's beautiful, very light. Another thing about it is because it's an oil, you don't have to really worry about offending people that much, because the only people who would really be able to smell it clearly would be the people who are in your personal space, 6 inches to a foot away from you. They could smell it. But other than that, people around you are really not going to detect it too much. So this is good. I would say this is something good for a church or mosque. Church, mosque, temple, wherever you go. It's good for that kind of thing. It's good for it's good for intimate settings, like where you're just hanging out with family, or maybe you have a girlfriend that is not really into fragrances like that. Oils are very good for people like that. I'm pretty sure every frag head knows a person who is just so sensitive to every little perfume and every little cologne, and they start to have cardiac arrest anytime you put more than half a spray on, and it's kind of annoying. But something like this really won't. I could see something like this, that person might actually give you a compliment, because it's not really projecting. It's just it sits very close and it's very fresh. Again, honey and dryer sheets, honey, amber, dryer sheet kind of smells. It's just a very fresh, sweet amber kind of smell. The oud is listed in there, but oud is really not a player in it. Oud is more just like I don't know how to put it. It's like the ghost of oud is there. So it's like a pinch of woodiness, not really oud, but just woodiness. So you have that. I will say, so I had some other fragrance oils from Swiss Arabia, and this one is from RASASI, by the way, if I haven't said that already. But I have some fragrance oils from Swiss Arabian, and the bottles are beautiful. So one of the things that I really appreciate from the Middle Eastern houses with these fragrance oils is the aesthetics, the look. The look does so much. This makes for a great gift. I what I was trying to get to was uh for Mother's Day. I got my wife, my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-law. I got them all different kinds of oils from Swiss Arabian, and they absolutely loved it. They smell great, and the bottles are beautiful. So these, if you're looking for a special gift where you want to surprise, a loved one, you could get them one of these CPOs or Atara oils, and they're easily found. You can find them on Amazon fairly easy. This one I got off Amazon for about $25. That was a few years ago. I looked on Amazon; they still have it for about $25, so it's not going to cost you a whole lot. But these are just great. If you I have quite a few different ones, so I will be doing some more. But this one is the least offensive of all the ones that I have. Because I have Rasha by RASASI, and that one is like the opposite of this one. Rasha is very dark, ambergris, cinnamon. It's a much spicier, more Middle Eastern type of fragrance, whereas this one is much lighter. It has more of a Western oud, if you will. Western oud generally is more of just a straight wood smell, um, with minus the animalicness. There's some kind of bacteria or something that gets in the agarwood tree, causes it to develop this response where it secretes an oil, and that oil is oud. So that's why it smells funky, because it's literally, there's a bacteria in the wood that's kind of causing this reaction. Anyway, this is great. Um, Scenarios, you could pretty much wear this anywhere. The only scenario I wouldn't do is if you're trying to impress a woman, or if you're just like in a clubbing setting and you're really trying to, let's just keep it real. You're trying to get you some. This ain't going to do it. And there's much better alternatives for that kind of thing. But if you do want to smell good, or if you just want a different experience, this is also very good for personal experience. If you just want to sit back and enjoy the fragrance by yourself, this is excellent for that. I've done that many nights with this one. Uh, Put this on right after the shower and go to bed. It's very, very nice. That it's a very calming kind of smell. You get the dryer sheet, honey, sandalwood kind of smell with that sweet amber. It's very lovely. Gifts, like I said, perfect kind of gifts. They're pretty to look at. They have this Arabic writing on the back of them. I know you probably can't see that on my cheap camera, but yeah, there's Arabic writing on the back. It's probably the name, and then you have the name in English in the front. But overall, it's just excellent. If you liked the video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. New subscribers. Man, I got a new subscriber. And you know what? I'm not even going to lie. I was a little starstruck, because this dude was one of the first guys I started watching when I first started collecting fragrances. And he inspired me to start my own channel. And I really, really appreciate it. You know who you are. And yeah, I think, man, if you're watching, I think you might like this one. I know you don't really, you got to be in a certain mood for the oud and all that, but this not that raw dog. This is something light. It's something light, but it's real nice. But yeah, I want to thank all my subscribers, new and old. really appreciate you guys helping the channel grow. I do want to do more different content like this. Like, this is a fragrance oil. This will be my first um, fragrance oil video on this channel. So you know what to do. Let's keep it rolling. Let's keep making the world a better smelling place. We're coming in at a good rate, but we need to step it up. We need to really make the world smell good, because we got a whole new season that's coming. And there's a lot of women that need to know. There's a lot of men who need to know. It's just a lot of beautiful human beings out there that need to know how good how good it is to smell good. You know. Anyway, I'm rambling a little too much. But you guys stay blessed. I'll see you in the next one. Again, thanks for watching. And if you got any questions, or if you just want to chat, you can comment in the comment section. I will reply to comments. I'm not going to go Hollywood on you. I reply to comments. I do interact with my audience. So thank you guys so much, and you guys have a blessed night. Peace. See you in the next one.